solo lethal company runs require the utmost courage. Hey Solomon. I just saw your message. It's pretty fun, I would say. Definitely a lot of resets though I had to do. So requires a lot of discipline, I guess you could say. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I just came back from work like an hour ago, and I was like, let me continue the solo lethal company run because why not? But how about you, man? Same old, same old. Gotcha. Nice. Working and chilling. The grind never stops. Yeah. Same here. Just been working. I transitioned to a different team recently, like I would say about a month ago. Still same company, same role. They needed someone in a different team, so I decided to transition, gain some new experience. So far, it's pretty nice, I would say. Coworkers can be funny, fun to talk with. Yeah, just kind of have to like. I still don't see it as like a final job, obviously, because like I want to continue climbing the ladder, the corporate ladder. So. Just going to do the best I can to kind of, you know, show promise, show dedication to the company. You know, get it? Company. Lethal company. But anyway, yeah. Thanks, man. So many freaking clocks. There was one seed in Titan, or in Artifice actually. There was like so many different clocks. So what you been up to, or at least what you been playing nowadays, Solomon? Anything really? I mean, I haven't really been giving much myself, but I'd say the only few games I have been playing the most often would be this game and sometimes Fortnite. How about you? Just playing CS and R6. Oh, Rainbow Six. Nice. That's cool, man. I kind of want to keep all these clocks just for the memes, but I probably do have to sell all of them to get money. Imagine being surrounded by all this in your room. We're just constantly hearing the TikTok from a bunch of clocks. I don't know. I find it kind of relaxed. I kind of find it soothing. Some people might actually find it super annoying, right? Probably. Hope you don't find it annoying, but kind of like it. TikTok. What's your question? Let me see. You been playing Fortnite? A little bit. I haven't played too much of it, but occasionally I would play if there's someone to play with. which I played a couple times with once with a coworker recently, and then another time with Roman. You probably know him, Caucasian. But that's about it, really. Haven't played with Dan or Huggy, in a bit. Talked to Candy maybe like a week ago though. She got like a new dog, a new puppy. Forgot what kind of puppy it was, but she bought him. Or her, I should say. It's a girl. Start selling stuff now. That's nice.
Your honest work is invaluable to the company.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she apparently has like a driver's permit now. She doesn't have a license yet, but she hasn't. She bought a car. She has like her own car, I think, which is pretty cool. Obviously, she can't drive it yet, but otherwise, yeah, she doesn't seem to be like, doing bad or anything. She seems fine. It's been a week though since I talked to her. Sorry. I guess I probably should check up. We should check up with Huggy too and Dan. Honestly, it'd be cool if we all got to play again together. I know life obviously has kept us all busy. Huggy's a married woman now. I'm sure me, you, and Dan have just been working, like, constantly. I'm sure all of us have been working constantly. But that's life, dude. Freaking adult life. It's annoying as hell. It's almost as if time is just going by faster, honestly, too. Speaking of time, I probably should sell some of these. I don't think I got quite enough. Oh, wait, no, I made the profit quota. But how much money do I have? 13, 16. I might have to sell some of these clocks. Damn. What do you say, Solomon? Should I keep these clocks? Or should I sell some of them for more money? I mean, I'll need more money at some point, right? So I don't know if I'll end up having to sell some. I don't want to sell these. I mean, I could sell some of these, right? But I was thinking I can make a collection of all the random items. I should have at least like one of each, So like I have one wedding ring, I have one bolt, one rubber duck, one gold bar. I don't know if I should do that or if I should sell these and just have a collection of clocks, Probably should sell them. Sell the clocks or sell these items right here. I have options. Sell the clocks? Yeah, true. Alright, I'll keep these then for collection. I'm gonna miss you, clocks. I'll keep one at the very least, though. Or one or two. Here, I'm gonna put this other one there. And then another one here. I'm a weirdo. And then I'll sell these as well. Oh yeah, Salman, have you seen there's like a new Backrooms movie that dropped recently. I don't know if you watched that already or if you plan to. Seems pretty fire. You talked to Kyle. No. I don't know if you have her still as a contact. Have you talked to her recently? I haven't seen it. I saw Obsession. I have not, but I do have her number. Ah, gotcha. I mean, same here, but she I don't know if you've heard any news from Candy or anyone else, but like apparently she's like decided to separate herself from us, particularly me, Dan, Huggy, because she was like she wanted to focus on herself and whatnot, and obviously she went to the army. And Candy, no, but I don't think Candy has talked to her as well recently. But like Kai ended up like blocking me and Dan in Fortnite, and Huggy as well, which was kind of surprising because it's like there is no reason to really block someone, really. I think it was just she just was impulsive and decided to do things on a whim. But so like I don't know really at all how she's doing. If you want to hear about her, probably Candy would be the go-to. But I doubt Candy will give an answer, or at least a recent answer about how she's doing. I hope she's okay too, yeah. It's just at this point, you know, well, yeah, I mean, you're always welcome to reach out to her yourself. The only thing I'm not reaching out, or Dan is because, well, at least because she's already made the decision herself to disassociate with us, right? And you know, none of us, we were just asking questions, right? Because we didn't really do anything wrong or whatsoever, right? So it was really, I think her logic is just a little flawed in that sense. Or Kai's logic has always been kind of iffy when it comes to making decisions. Yeah, you might have been actually. But you know, I don't hold anything against her, obviously, because that's her decision, right? Like, I'm not gonna force her to remain friends, right? I think another reason why she ended up distancing herself was because she was like, we don't reach out to her often, but like my counter argument to her at the time was, well, two counter arguments technically. One was she deleted Discord, right? That was the only way, because I didn't have her phone number at the time. That was the only way I could contact her, right? That and Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. She did delete Discord, so there's no way of me reaching out to her, right? Second, she could have made an effort to reach out herself, right? Rather than relying on me and relying on other people to always reach out to her, she should also do some reaching out herself. And later on, Kai did get my phone number from Candy, and she reached out to me herself through the phone number to talk. But at that point, it wasn't really to play or anything like that. It was just like, hey, you know, I'm thinking I might need to, you know, so and so. But obviously, you know, Dan was also puzzled by it. I mean, it was a little weird how she all of a sudden quickly made this rash decision to separate from friends that she knew for years, right? all I said to her was, if that's your choice, I'll respect it, right? But just know that obviously if I had a way to contact you, I would. But you deleted Discord. You made the first move. You made it harder for us to reach out to you or to socialize with you. So, but other than that, I mean, the last time, the last thing I know, or at least the last thing that I kind of know about her would be that, yeah, she was in the military camp or something like that, and she did still have Roman and Candy as contacts. Like, she would sometimes play with Roman Fortnite, but I haven't seen Roman play with her, or really I haven't heard about Kai from him anyway. So unless she made a lot of choices I didn't agree with, and she treated people with, and she treated, yeah, stopped talking to her because of the stuff she did. Yeah, it was another weird thing Huggy brought up to me in a conversation later on, was the fact that like, she never really would reach out, right? But all of a sudden, some random day, she reached out to Huggy just saying, hey, can you pay for my Uber or whatever, something like that, right? And Huggy was like, what the hell? She was like, this came out of nowhere, and they haven't really talked at all together, and she never really reached out to like check in with her. It was just like, hey, can you Uber me, or can you pay for my Uber? Oh, you remember that? The money incident? Okay, you do remember that, so I don't need to talk about it. But yeah, that was super weird too. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's not like, not bad that you're asking a friend for assistance, but like, at the very least, you should at least check up with them, or at least say hi first, and then say, hope you're doing well, you know, catch up, and that sort of thing, you know. But yeah, anyway, Kai's like that. Just it's not inherently bad, but it's also something she needs to work on. But yeah, Candy has been hanging out a lot in Fortnite with some other friends, although now recently she's been mostly focused on some life stuff, so that's actually good for her, that she's kind of starting to get some of her life together, like with the car, for example. Like, the fact that she has her own car, you know, is amazing. I don't have my own car yet. I'm just sharing. I just got, you know, using the family cars, but yeah, she's still trying to get her license. Well, if you ever see Kenny around, tell her I say hi. Yeah, for sure, man. Will do. I probably will reach out to her myself, since she's been doing all the reaching out. I was hoping to reach out to you as well, and like the other people, like Huggy and Dan, to maybe get a gaming session together again, like for just like old times. It just kind of related, I guess, because of life stuff. I've been, or at least with work, focused on work, and then also some appointments and stuff, like figuring out what the plan is for the upcoming years. Like, I'm also thinking about going back to grad school maybe this year, just because I don't want to really delay the masters. A master's degree would be pretty nice, or at least is pretty valuable nowadays. So at least with like being able to get maybe a higher level job, I think the masters would probably help me. But I mean, yeah, also the other reason obviously would be like my shift schedule, because I work from 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. So afternoon shift, afternoon/evening shift for me essentially. I stopped working the night shifts when I transitioned to the different team. So the only times I'm really on, or at least can be on to play, would be like right after my shift, which would be around midnight, which is pretty late for people, right? So the only times I can actually end up playing with people would be either before 3 p.m. or before 2 p.m. I mean, which normally people will be sleeping or working, right? Or I could do the weekends because I have weekends off. So, including Friday. Well, Friday I'll be working until like 6 p.m. So, I have all of Friday night and then the weekend off essentially. So, well, not too late, but late. Yeah, no, exactly. Because at that point, people will be finishing their gaming session around that time. So, yeah. But yeah, you're also welcome to hit me up something whenever. I'll see if I can reach out to Huggy, Candy, Dan. Oh, well, specifically Huggy and Dan, since I'm sure if we're gonna have a gaming session, we can do it in her server or probably in mine. If we want to have more people in there, we could do like some Among Us, maybe Lethal Company, Fortnite. We could do Fortnite. We could do. I don't know if you played Overwatch. I know Dan and Huggy were willing to try that with me, but it'd be cool to also try some new games together. We'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know though, of course. You do play Overwatch? Yeah, dude. I haven't played Overwatch in such a while. But obviously, if I were to play with someone, I definitely would. Like if someone were to ask me. So, yeah. It hasn't really been fun playing alone. The only game really I enjoy playing alone is this game. This and probably Pokemon. Well, actually, Pokemon I also do enjoy playing, but not as much as Lethal Company. I think this is just an entirely different beast. Like this has gotta be my favorite game. Even though I always say like, oh, I like multiplayer games a lot, you know, I like PvP and stuff like that, but yeah, I haven't played Valorant in so long. I mean, I played Valorant the other day. I was not really the best on it, I mean, which is fair because I'm super rusty and all, but I also feel like I'm getting older and like my game sense and my reaction time or reaction speed is just growing dull time by time, unfortunately. Maybe that's just me overthinking, I don't know, but like, yeah, I'm still competitive, but I just, you know, let's see here. I don't know if I told you, but I did stop talking to Candy some time ago. It was close to the time when I stopped talking to Kai too. I see. That's fair. I mean, yeah. There were a bunch of issues in the past. I mean, it was... Or, I shouldn't say issues, just kind of drama and stuff. It's kind of best to just stay uninvolved in all of that, you know, without... like, there was talk as well as, like, usually there was, like, talk about who was really the most... You know, there's like a, an argument for who was really at the top of starting drama and stuff like that. Whether it be Huggy, whether it be, you know, Candy or whatever. But in my opinion, I do think it was probably, I mean, I don't want to point. There's really, I think everyone just had different, I think it was just miscommunication between everyone that would just inherently start causing drama, and at that point it was just best to either not engage in the conversation in the first place, or well, just don't involve anything serious in the conversation, just play games, you know. think it was always nice just being able to like hop on with everyone and play games, you know, rather than start talking about life stuff, because that's the whole purpose of us coming together, is to like forget about life, forget about, you know, take our attention away from all the stuff happening in our busy lives and just have fun. So I do get a lot of, you know, the I do get why. I probably should start the ship or something like that. I'm trying to see. I have enough for the next moon, so I don't have to sell any more, but kind of like having some sort of cosmetic like decorations. But I mean, if it's a solo run, I probably shouldn't waste money on cosmetics, but it would be fun kind of decorating this place. Train your pod to navigate in the most dangerous conditions. Good hands. It's so crazy. I'm thinking about opening communications with her again, but I just don't know if she's different or not. Oh, can you? I don't know exactly. I don't know what to say about that. Like, I don't know if she is or isn't. Hard to say. I mean, maybe that. I mean, that's just how she is. You know, it's like she's like, she seems like she never changes. But I think you'll be surprised. Well, slightly surprised, I guess, to see how she is now. I mean, nothing much has changed with regards to her personality and stuff. You know, she can still be a little carefree, and you know, yeah. I mean, there's no harm really. It's not like all, you know, it's gonna be something you'll need to regret or anything, right? So. I know I would regret if I ended up not talking to anyone for a while, so I think it's better. I mean, I know there's like a higher chance you regret never talking to someone than regret talking to someone, if you know what I mean. So, because if you didn't talk to them, then you'd never find out whether it was worth it or not, you know? Yeah, I won't buy anything for now. I'll just keep it. I'll just leave now. Oh shit, I forgot about these clocks. I'm not gonna sell them though. I already have enough for the next moon, so I might not have enough for cosmetics, but I could save these for the next quota. I might do that. That's one. That's two. Pretty cool, huh? I've just learned a lot about myself these past few months. I'm not sure about the starting chaos again. Truthfully, I think everyone's matured, you know. I think it's gonna be even harder for chaos to start, honestly. Especially when so much is happening in our own lives now. It's like and like there isn't going to be much time that we spend together anyway, even if we were to like hang out. It'd probably be for like an hour or two, right? But then it's like, what is it, like once a week or something like that? So I know back in the day we used to like hang out almost every day in VC for like hours, so that's why there was a higher chance for chaos to start. But if it's just like an hour or two each week, then there's a much lower chance of that like happening. Damn, I wish I got the romantic table. I don't have enough to get it now. I mean, I could get the welcome mat though for decorations. A microwave would be interesting. This painting will be my welcome mat. There we go. Microwave would go hard, and then have a clock inside the microwave. Do you want me to get the microwave? I could get it. Could see how she is and see if she wants to rip my head off. Oh, that's funny. Damn ads. Oh shit, my bad. There's also the YouTube. I also stream on YouTube if it does get a bit annoying. I don't have like, I think that's just once I'm like a bigger streamer, I think I can turn off ads completely. But right now I have ads set to the very minimum, and yet I think you still end up having to get ads unless you have an ad blocker. I could give you like a good ad blocker for you. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was like, yeah, I was like saying, yeah, I'm also streaming on YouTube as well, in case the ads do get kind of bad. You can watch there, but for Twitch, I have it set to the very minimum, but I think you have to be like a pretty big streamer to be able to completely eliminate ads, or you could also just have like a ad blocker. I don't know if you have an ad blocker already installed, but like the ad blocker I use that doesn't give me ads, in case you're curious, is oh, it's just called ad block. I also have something called Pi ad block, but oh, you're currently on your phone. Okay, that's why. Never mind then. Never mind. Yeah, I don't like ads. Yeah, I have enough for microwave. I could get it. I mean, it's 80, right? Where would I put the microwave? I guess over here, probably. What do you think, Solomon? Should I get one, or should I just don't buy anything for now? The only things I have enough to buy for this round would be the welcome mat and the microwave, but not for anything else. Get the microwave? Hell yeah. Alright. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Let's put it right Here, let me put this right here. Should I put the clock in there? This is like some sort of pandemonium. Literally. Some people it could be like a heaven, almost a heaven sort of feeling. For some others, it's like almost it's like hell. Depends on the person. Lethal has been updated. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff, new creatures as well. In fact, let me start the next run. You might get to see some new creatures, maybe some you know, there's like also they did a lot of changes to like the buildings and stuff too. But yeah. Let's get this show on the road. Artifice is rainy. Interesting. I may not be able to see the chat summon. I would have to like stand still. Oh shit! I was about to drown. I still need to get a second monitor, honestly. I probably told you, right? I got a new PC. But, I will need to get, like, a second monitor to be able to, like, have, like, chat or Discord, you know, kind of on that second screen to see. Since I moved away from my gaming laptop. It's gonna be hard driving back with this stuff. Cash register, hell yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of which, this is a new interior. So you know there's like the factory, or the tiles as you call it. Then there's the mansion. This is like the third interior you can get in the moon. This map is huge. I don't want to get lost, so I might just go back. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. Alright. Let's explore another area. Something just came out. A monster just came out. I don't know what it is. Oh shit, it's a portal. dangerous for me to keep on exploring, but probably should get out. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh shit, that scared me. Let's trap him. It's getting late. Gotta hurry. God damn it. Gotta hurry. Midnight. Gotta hurry. Am I making it? Come on, bro. It's a stupid walk, dude. Alright. God damn it. That's so stupid. Stupid seed. Track mechanics kind of crazy? Yeah, totally. It's so slippery when you're driving, but like what made that stupid was the fact that there was like those huge rocks in the way, right? So I couldn't even drive through them. I had to like jump over them somehow. Let me read up your chat. Let's see. Okay, opening up old connections. Well, Letha's been updating his new stuff. All good, man. It's done inside kind of text. Hell yeah. I think it delivers, so maybe she will see or maybe she'll ignore it. Either way, I might just make amends with her and move forward, you know? I gotcha. Or make amends with myself and move forward. No, that's the way to go. You know, just focus on yourself. Who cares whether she ends up ignoring or not? Like, you did your job, right? And you're satisfied with it. You don't gotta feel bad or anything. It's something that I've also kind of come to amends with. Like, I did what I thought would be the right thing to do, which is accept her decision to move on and separate or distance herself. And, you know, I gave her kind of a farewell, like a kind farewell. I wasn't like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You know, like, why are you, you know, stuff like that. I didn't want to make her feel bad or anything, because it's something that she chose, right? And if something that she chose, then she'll have to come to terms with it on her own as well. And so, but yeah, that was stupid monkey. But that's lethal or the mine shaft, I should say. My favorite would probably be the mansion, still, and then the mine shaft would be next. The mine shaft is actually, it used to be my least favorite, but now it actually is my favorite because there's so much loot you can get because the area is so condensed. I mean, it's a mine shaft. There's like so many different tunnels and all, but like all the items are kind of close to one another, and like you don't get as lost as you would in like the factory, the tiles. Mansion is just fun because it's completely different layout from the other two, and like there's a lot of cool features. I'd say Mansion has probably had the most changes. You'd be surprised to see. We'll see if I get it, but yeah. Yeah. Buy a microwave. good stuff here. Holy shit. God damn. No, there are monsters, bro. I mean, they show up pretty late on this moon, in the interior, which is actually kind of nice. But again, bro, yeah, I do. Freaking insane. That was just damn unlucky. Lethal Company ASMR. Yeah. Well, gotta try again.
I'll go back to that place forever. Back to that shack and that red-headed hen. She'll say, how have you been? Then go back to the hay and lay me my breakfast. Some sunny day in a small upper berth. I'll fly away some sunny day.
Mansion. You're about to see some of the new changes. Some. You're still here. There's a whole bathroom as well. There's a swimming pool here. I have to probably go back before I get lost here though. It's also easy to get lost in this map. Can't grab my shotgun? What the hell? Why can't I grab it? It's just stuck there. That's annoying. Alright, main entrance is there. I'll go back though, for now. I still can't grab the shotgun, that's so annoying. There's a whole garage as well. Let me see how much I have. Alright, let's start taking stuff back. Can't grab my shotgun, are you serious? Whatever, that's a lost shotgun. That's crazy. Let me quickly see what I can find from the main entrance. Holy shit. 1063. Hell yeah. I'll catch you later, Salman. Let me HME if you ever want to talk a game, bro. Of course, man. Of course. Thanks for sticking by. It was good to see you again. I'll definitely let you know. Have a good night, man.